Essar Radio. You, me or hum.
You are listening to Essar Radio. You, me or hum.
We have the power to win the world. Let's go, everybody.
Essar Cares, only on Essar Radio.
Hey guys, time again to say welcome to Essar Radio and welcome to Essar Cares, a show dedicated to Essar Foundation's outreach initiatives. It's time for us to chat with Essar Foundation's youngest team member, Sumati Joshi, who is a menstrual health project consultant with Essar Foundation. Along with being a Schwarzman scholar, she has been a UN youth delegate and is also the founder of Mission Sanskar, a volunteer-run social venture aimed at eliminating the stigma that's associated with menstruation in India. It's a pleasure having you with us on today's show, Sumati. Welcome. Tell us, how did this strong passion for the cause and menstrual health originate and get ignited?
I'm fiercely passionate for the cause of menstrual health and hygiene because it is key to advancing gender equality and hitting the Sustainable Development Goals, which is incredibly important for both corporates and the country. If we are to move towards larger goals of gender inclusion, of improved health and education outcomes, of better representation at workplaces, so on and so forth, menstrual health and hygiene becomes an extremely important stepping stone in this way of progress.
Well, lots more with Sumati on the show today. Stay tuned. Essar Radio.
Essar Cares, only on Essar Radio.
On Essar Radio, you're with me, Supriya. You, me or hum, coming together to celebrate and just have a good time, all right? We're talking to special people as well with Sumati Joshi, who is Essar Foundation's youngest team member, and so many more things. Now, Sumati, the Sahej initiative, right, which is Essar Foundation's marquee menstrual hygiene initiative, seems to be in perfect alignment with your passion for the cause of menstrual health improvement. And interestingly, Sahej was launched when the COVID-19 pandemic had caught the city of Mumbai unawares. What were the challenges that you faced in galvanizing the initiative during the lockdown, and tell us what you did to overcome those?
Essar Foundation's Sahej movement, if I were to describe it in one word, it is brave. And if I have to pick up another word, it is novel. It is a game changer ecosystem solution, one that the menstrual health and hygiene community was steadily moving towards, but this was sort of a missing piece in the puzzle. Being able to aggregate and mobilize things digitally is something that really is transformative. And the decision of launching this, of being able to pull off activities at the scale that we did in the thick of COVID, starting off at a state which was one of the worst hit in India, itself was a challenge. And it was amplified by several other factors. Simple things like logistics on ground were extremely difficult to coordinate. Being able to reach out to communities who were worst affected was a great challenge in itself. And I think the third and most important was coordinating and advocating with stakeholders. We were coordinating between several different offices, agencies, and administrative bodies where, perhaps menstrual health and hygiene was not the top of the agenda at that point. Understandably so, because we were in the middle of a pandemic. But this was an issue that was important for the women on the ground. There were community leaders who were voicing these needs. And these were stark realities of women. And I think Sahej really rose up to the occasion and did our best in not only actively listening, but also being able to echo and then amplify these grassroots voices and then turn them into actionables with a very, very quick turnaround. So we were able to distribute upwards of now, I think, at a figure of 700,000 sanitary napkins to women across different states, some of which were extremely affected due to COVID-19 lockdown. So really, Sahej has pulled off something that wouldn't have been possible without all the work that went into building this platform over the past almost a year now. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the visionary leadership of Kaustubh sir.
I guess when you have the right intention, you just power through any situation. Sumati, I've also been told that your projectship with Essar Foundation comes to an end today as you further your academic pursuits as a Schwartzman scholar. How has your experience with Essar Foundation been, and how potent would you say has the platform been for you to build your career in the MH space?
Essar Foundation has been an incredible platform, and to be honest, really different from what I imagined the CSR function to be like. I would describe the organization more as a social startup, which is buzzing with activity, has a visionary leadership who are ever ready to hear new ideas and are very invested in the work that we do. And that was so empowering, especially as a young person who's passionate about making change, being empowered to have a seat on the table and voice opinion, but also being given the autonomy to run a lot of these programs. I think that was an experience of a lifetime, and I'm incredibly thankful to the entire team. So I think it is a very close-knit team, and I've had the honor of being a part of it, and I hope to be able to continue this association. And also just a shout out to the incredible larger Essar family that I have learned from on every single interaction. So across functions and businesses, every individual, every person that I was able to talk with, I think I've had great memories and lessons to take back with me.
Well, Sumati, it was lovely speaking to you, and, we're so happy that you could join us on SR Cares, and we're bidding you a warm farewell and wishing you the very, very best for a rewarding career ahead. Anything that you'd like to leave our listeners with, maybe some parting thoughts?
Just to conclude, I would just say that one feeling that the foundation and my experience here has left me with is hope. I'm incredibly hopeful for young people. I'm incredibly hopeful for communities who have thus far been marginalized and have not had safe spaces, not had access to things they need the most, not had enough opportunities. I am hopeful that with the work the foundation is doing, we will build programs by leaps and bounds that will enable and empower so many of us. And yeah, I think being hopeful in these bleak times is a rather great experience to take back. And as I said, more power to the organization and the great work that the foundation is doing on all fronts. And a big thank you for letting me have this opportunity. As an SRite, I will always remain a proud and true ambassador of Essar Foundation and the larger organization. My only hope is that we continue to remain invested in menstrual health, which is a lot more than just investing in human rights. It is about investing in our girls and women, our future, and the progress of our country. Thank you.
Well, Sumati, here's wishing you the very, very best again. On that note, this is Supriya saying thanks for joining me today on SR Radio. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
SR Radio. You, me, or hum.